Hi, we're the Entrepreneurs. I'm Papara.
I'm Debbie. For 11 years, I was the pet columnist for the Oregonian newspaper, and I'm the author of 11 published books on animal care and training. I'm a member of the Dog Writers Association of America, full-time work. I managed animal services for Washington County, Oregon. During that time, our team reduced the euthanasia rate in our county by over 90% and ended up one of the safest counties in America to be a homeless pet. So my passion is dogs and everything with fur.
And I'm Papara Simmons. I go by KP. I spent the last 15 years of my career in corporate America working in aerospace at the Boeing Company in a multitude of functions, supply chain, communications, and as chief of staff. Most recently, I was at the Nike company working as the chief of staff to the CEO and the senior vice president of strategy. And in 2022, I started my own company, Papara LLC, where I help and work with partners such as Debbie on cool projects to bring brands to market.
Grab and go bag, as we're calling it, when about 15 years ago when I lost about 100 pounds. And my main form of exercise then, as it is now, was walking my dogs. So I was taking my dogs on long walks, and being a responsible, good human being was picking up after them, and then walking a mile or 2 miles or 3 miles, carrying around poop bags and having nothing to be able to do with them. So I went to the local pet supply stores and looked online to find a solution, and nothing existed. So I actually sat down and went, I can create a better bag. And then I met Papara one day.
You sure did. That was fun. So we met while we were both walking our dogs, and I noticed this cute lady with a really lovely haircut and a cute bag that she was carrying. And so I complimented the bag, like, I love your bag. And I thought she was it was like a purse. But then she had all these cool things in the bag relative to her dog. And I look at my little guy, Bentley, and I say, we need one of those.
This is how I use the bag. I have this zippered area for things that need to be kept secure. A little pocket that opens this with a Velcro closure. What makes this bag different than any other bag on the planet, however, is the third pocket. And that it opens also with one-handed Velcro opening. It is a lined area where you can put your used bags until you can come to a waste receptacle. And what makes it special is inside is an activated charcoal filter. And the activated charcoal filter means that it will never absorb odor. So that's how I use my bag. And I thought it was the only way to use the bag until I met Papara.
Yes, and so once we met, again, I love the bag and the functionality, but I wanted mine to also be a bit fashionable because I care about how I look when I'm walking the little guy. So of course I have to be super cool and have my shades. So I put my shades in my pocket for my bag. Much like Debbie, I also keep my keys there. In the next Velcro pocket is where I have my phone as well, because I'm probably going to want to go get a latte or an iced coffee on my walk. And then of course the third pocket is where not only do I keep my poo and my baggies, but I have to wipe my little guy down with his wipe. So this gives me an opportunity to clean his paws and just anything that he picked up while he was on the walk. And of course I wear mine to the side as a messenger bag.
And one of the things that's terrific about the bag as well is that there are multiple ways to wear the bag. So I wear mine around my waist. Papara wears his as a crossbody bag, but it also has a function where you can remove this strap and have your dog carry the bag with some Velcro fasteners here. And then while you're walking your dog, just attach the leash. So if you don't want the bag touching your body, it doesn't have to. It can actually just be carried by the dog.
So as far as next steps in the process, we see it in 3 bounces. The first of which is we're working on finishing the prototype with the upgrades that we mentioned earlier as we explained the bag. We expect to have that done probably in the next 30 days. The second bounce of the process includes us collaborating with a patent attorney, and he's working with us to determine if we need a design patent or a utility patent. Once we have that ironed out, we should be able to move through that relatively quickly. And then the third bounce is is how we're going to manufacture it. Do we want to go to a drop shipping model? Do we want to go to another model, or manufacture it ourselves, or partner directly with retailers once we get that ironed out? So we're very excited. We think we'll move through these pretty seamlessly, and we thank you for your consideration.